We are the weapon now. Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to Factorio, where last time we became the commander-in-chief of our entire world by building a robot army. I'll be able to build everything we want forever. So now we can build giant projects and never have to do them ourselves. We have robots that will come in and do it for us. Well, eventually. It does take him half a minute because we still need more science, but eventually stuff gets done and the crew comes and deals with it all. And then we can destroy stuff instantly too. Robots are doing everything for us now. And with this online, we're working on big projects that are just left to the robots, and we can infinitely expand without having to be there. So brother, we're free, the shackles are off. And with so much power in our hands, well, we need more. Not build power, but like power, because these robots are taking up a little bit of our megawattages, especially when it turns to night, and we have a big project in the works. Yeah, robots are gonna suck a lot of the power up. So we need a new power source. So what do? Number one, solar panels. We could always do that. We could probably just blast this all and turn it into a solar farm. We could add more in here, Those, they work. But you know what else works? Guess what? Nuclear power. So, like in Satisfactory, we can get uranium ore, get processing, and then even go up to making atomic bombs. I'd like this. It sounds like fun. But we need a lot of research for it. We gotta get the purple science. We gotta get even more purple science. Oh, and then if we wanna get real spicy, we need the yellow science too. So let's start off by researching some yellow science here, and we can try and put that together soon. But also something we need to put together is another oil setup. You can already see here. It's very sad. It cry every time. We don't have enough oil, and our oil wells are running pretty dry. Like yield is 318%. I don't know exactly like what the percentages mean, but I know that's a small number. And when you see numbers like this, like 1600, ooh. Numbers like that, 1900, ooh. Or numbers like this, 2400, it's like, whoa, okay. We don't have a lot of oil and we need to get more. So we'll be getting more. Specifically, this oil down here, because it's actually like 5 feet away from our wall. It's like, why not, right? Why not? So, do we have the weapons? So, fire. Other not fire weapon. And we have enough rockets. Okay, sure. So, Tankaroonie, let's load you up. And we are ready to scoot. By the way, people are asking what the evolution of the bugs is right now. So, there we go. So it's 0.71. And yeah, the higher that number gets to like just 1, the tougher the bugs get. So as you can already see, there are no more small boys coming to attack. It's only the big boys and the medium boys. So this is gonna be a very brutal war compared to the last one. And while all this is happening, I'll just keep on slamming through some science and having a good old time. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing, nothing at all. We've been through the fire and the flames. We can handle this, especially a small nest like this. Easily done. And then when we stop, our robots get out and repair our stuff for us. We don't even have to leave the tank. But we want to turn our roboport off so the robots don't die, because that would be sad. All right, let's give this a shot. Easy. Oh, wait a second. They're too close together. Whoa, okay. Small problem. Oh, but I see a way. I see a way. This is the worst idea. There are so many bugs. Oh my God, oh my gosh. Dude. Gotta get a little crispy, all right, buddies? A little bit crispier. Oh my God, there's no room to maneuver. There's too many spitty boys. They slow us down too much. We gotta go back. Duck and weave. Oh, no. Alrighty. Yeah, I wasn't sweating at all. I'm totally fine with how that entire ordeal went, yes. So as you can kind of see, the bugs are getting a tiny bit tougher. A tiny bit tougher. We had a whole 169 health left. I think we need better science and stronger weapons in order to deal with the nests here. That did not work out well at all. Like we didn't even really hit a dent. We got like this little bit in and almost died. Yeah, and then the small nests are fine. Like we could take that out, but these aren't gonna budge. So you know what we're gonna do instead? We're just gonna get what we actually want here. And we're just gonna get the oil. And I think if we just build the wall like here, we should be good, yeah? Yeah, we're just gonna leave the nests alone. Soon, once we have this uranium and stuff, we'll have nuclear weapons, and then nothing will stand a chance at all. But until then, we're kind of underpowered. So we just went out and we got what we could get. Literally just punched out of the wall, grabbed the oil, and we freaking scooted. That's it. Oh man, the bugs are getting rough. But now with all this oil, it's coming up over this way, joining up with our other oil pipeline. And since I got rid of this oil setup now, I was able to duplicate our new setup. So now we have all the oil in the world. And of course, while I was building the wall, I just let the robots do this. Like, come on. It's easy as Control-C and clicking. It's the easiest thing in the world. And now look at all that plastic we got, brother. We're gonna be set on plastic for the next 5 minutes probably. And with all that extra plastic and oil, I started developing the yellow science, which required the processing unit, flying robot frames, and the low density structures. So we doubled our electric motor production over here. We send some of those electric motors over this way, and they turn into those flying frames we made before. Made a couple more batteries, and then also we started making these low density structures. So we have a ton of machines working on them, but oh boy, they take up so much freaking copper, it's unreal. But at least we have the plastic smile. Alrighty though, last thing we need is just gonna be those blue circuit board things, which shouldn't be a problem. Just need a little bit of sulfuric acid and a couple chips. Well, there are the chips. We can easily make sulfuric acid, so that will be dealt with later. We had a little bit of a problem though, and that's with our expansion and how it's so close to the enemy base. Well, our turrets, they're not doing so hot. Well, they look like they're doing fine right now, but the robots constantly have to repair them after every attack. So, while a lot of stuff was going on, I was like, why don't we research lasers? Oh boy, lasers. Sounds like fun, right? You better believe it. These turrets, much, infinitely better. And by infinitely, I mean like 2 times better than our normal turrets. So you look here, and the effect is damage 20 plus 22 lasers. So that's 42 damage. And you compare that to just a normal turret, which is 24 damage. Yeah, and the range is better on the laser turret as well. Yeah, laser turrets are freaking life, brother. And since our ammo production is very sad, because all of our ammo is being made up over in this dinky little factory here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna slowly start replacing all of the turrets with laser turrets. So let's go down here, and let's do a little bit of a test. You know what, let's do a little bit of a test. There we go. All right, let's give them a little bit of a ring. Hello. There we go. Seems to be working all right, but the spitty boys still got their little rascally shotted. What if we just had laser turrets? Okay, so that's quite a chunk of them. Let's go and knock on their door one more time here. Hey. Boop. Probably made them a little mad. It seems to, okay, yes. It would seem we still need stronger turrets. Oh, right, this was not the best situation. How's this playing out? Well, it's done now. Yeah, that was horrible. That was freaking horrible. Maybe sending the entire enemy nest at us at once was not the best idea. What if we did it again though? Do it again, do it again, do it again. Yeah, I think normal attacks will be just fine. When we poke the nest like that, I'm gonna get a little bit of spitty action in there. Yeah, that's cool though. And then one big thing is obviously laser turrets use power instead of the bullets. So how did that do on our power grid here? Well, if we go to 10 minutes, what? Oh, purple color, laser turrets. 52 mega, M. Wait, what's M? 52 megawatts? Is that supposed to be megawatts? Must be, right? And oh my gosh, we had to take out of our accumulators to fund that little bit of firing. That's nuts. Well, although the laser turrets are a fantastic time, I don't think our grid will survive having them just as our main line of defense right now. And we'll just add in the laser turrets as like a support kind of turret until we get like nuclear. So with the power of our lasers, guns, and fire turrets, this should be fine now. Cool. And whenever I notice there's a big problem, like the bugs are spitting too much, then I'll add in more laser turrets as well. For now though, I guess we go ahead and we finish off the yellow science, eh? And then we go into the next text. And yeah, this only took like half a second here to set up the blue turrets. All we needed again was just to move these belts over this way, a little bit of the acid, and boom. Blue circuit boards for days. And now we have yellow science. Very, very good. But also, the yellow science is all nice and good, but we need that purple research. So yeah, I'll start diving into this a little bit more here in a second, because we've hit another problem. We're getting factorioed. Because as we set up one production line, all that's going fine, but then other production lines beforehand aren't keeping up. Our green circuit boards, crying out for help. These freaking flying robot frames are scared. Then our copper sheets are just getting decimated by these low density structures. It's horrific. Again, they take like, what was it? 20, no, they take 1 a second. So this is a quadrillion copper sheets per second. Yeah, Felt's not handling that at all. And that's only one production line. We have like the entire factory here, right? So we need more of the basics, brother. We gotta get back to basics. And I got a plan. So right now, all of our green circuit boards are coming from up here. Well, guess what? We're gonna rip this out. In fact, we're gonna do one better. We're gonna steal this design and rebuild it. Better, faster than ever before. It'll be the greatest. So, create blueprint. With all these robots now, we can start with the blueprints. So what we just did is we made an item that is pretty much the blueprint for the circuit boards. So now we can go anywhere, just place that down, and the robots will fly over, eventually, and start building that for us. Of course, we're not gonna build it right there, so Control Z, and we're gonna build that somewhere else. Because you see with our map here, we have a ton of space. Over here is all trains, so we're not gonna mess with that. Down here is gonna be our main factory, it kinda already is. Probably up in this section, this is going to be our giant solar field. And then over here, we're gonna make bulk system arrays. So since we always need like pretty much infinite items on our main bus here, like infinite steel, infinite copper plates, iron plates, circuit boards, etc., I don't wanna have them down in this factory area. I wanna make like, yeah, kind of like a bulk factory. And this is where we make the weird things, like flying frames and whatnot. So, we're gonna take that little blueprint we made, and we're going to build it over here. So we're gonna be making all the green circuit boards right in this area. I'll take out the cliffs, add in some radar, and we'll probably switch up this train so that the copper comes and makes all of the circuit boards. Oh, and there's iron up there, so we'll just use both. Perfect. That'll all come down this way. Then we'll just belt, yeah, we'll just belt all of those materials, whoop, whoop, and whoop, right into our main bus. If we're doing anything, that means we also need the raw materials. We need to smelt them. And I don't want to use these smelters anymore. The only reason why we have steel smelters up here is because we want them to use the fuel. And if there isn't any fuel, you know, it would be nice if we used the coal here. There we go. And then we're gonna have the input priority on the left. There we go. So now if there's no solid fuel, then the coal will go in and run the system. Now though, we're gonna be switching things up to electric furnaces. So these guys, I researched them, and go figure, they don't need fuel. They don't need coal, they don't need solid fuel, they use power. So we're gonna automate them and build a new system from them. Also, we should have them automated in our factory. So what do they take? Red circuit, steel, and then stone brick. Easy. We have a ton of space right here. Look at that, red circuit boards right there. And all we need to bring in is a little bit of steel and a little bit of bricks. So brother, would you like to come on a fantastic journey? What about your other brother? Yes? Yes. No, you go down one more. There we go. There we go. Then we just grab a couple of those red circuit boards. Doot, doot, doot. And a couple of blue machines. Boop, boop, boop. And with them, they'll make all of our steel furnaces. Since we're not using them for anything else aside from our inventory, we don't need to worry about ratios and stuff like that. We just need the machines to run. Then we'll just add on a chest like this, and then a yellow chest if we have extra. Boom, ba boom. You guys will go out here. Thank you. You guys like this, like that. And we'll set this to be our storage dump for if we have extra furnaces. And with these electric furnaces, we'll make a new smelting array, similar to the one we built up here, except with these. So we'll just set up a little temporary thing with all the electric furnaces up in here. Add this as a new blueprint, boop. And then we just spam our 50 million blueprints over in this area. And there we go. Big new factory, all covered in robots that will do everything for us. And it'll be fantastic. Look at them go. So all I have to do now is actually get the items over, reroute the copper and the iron down this way, and belt everything back to base. But yeah, dude, all I have to do is set up these roboports now, and that's it. Brother, robots do the rest. It's the best. I love it. Like, look at them go. Everything is done. We even got an extra iron, what is it? Iron plate belt going too, and 2 red belts of the circuit boards. Because after long last, yes, I upgraded the belts to the red belts. There's the yellow belts that hold 30 per minute, red that hold 45, and the blue belts that hold 60 per minute, I think. And for the longest time, our factory is so small, we didn't need better than yellow. But now with this, yeah, we do. So all that comes on downtown, brother, and enters into our bus. Woo! In fact, we actually have a whole extra line of circuit boards that we're not using yet. Like, that's how many we have. So we probably will do something funky with the red circuits sometime. But for now, it's all good. And our belts are actually full, except for our steel belt, which we'll have to do at some other point, because I don't feel like doing any more of this. What I want to do is start worrying about power a bit more, because it hasn't been super good. Solar panels kind of been handling things, but as you can see, the accumulators are starting not to handle things very well. I can totally read that. So it's like going up, and then it's like every night we're losing too much. So we need more solar panels. So I've made another blueprint. Well, soon to be blueprint for our solar array. So this uses these guys. What are they called? Doobly-doos. Substations, aha. They have like a super big power grid, and they're perfect for solar panels because you can place a ton of solar panels around them and then connect them up with more. We threw some accumulators inside the system too. So now this makes a ton of power, has roboports beside it so it can automatically be built, and we can copy and paste this everywhere too. Now the entire northwestern part of our map is a massive solar farm. Woo! So as we make more of the parts for this, the robots will constantly bring new things in and plop them down. Our solar panel production is very slow though, along with our accumulator production. So this will take a very, 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 very long time, but eventually everything will just be filled in and we'll be very happy. Look at that, isn't that cool? It's a solar farm that's as big as our starter base. Crazy, right? Absolutely. And that should help with power too. Good. Speaking of, I've been keeping a close eye on things and we're doing a little bit better here. A little bit better. I don't know if the accumulators are still handling everything. It really depends if the bugs attack at night because then the laser turrets go off and whew, that drains them really quick. So we'll see if this all works out. For now though, next thing, the purple science. Oh boy, you thought I forgot about this? So production science packs, why is it before the yellow? Did we do this backwards? Is yellow the last one? Whatever. Anyway, what? 30 rails, electric furnace, and a productivity module. Yeah, ooh. That's not good, is it? Circuit boards, okay. Could have been worse for that. Electric furnaces we've already dealt with. That's just more steel and more red circuits. And then rails. Out of all the things in the game, why rails? That's so strange. How do you even make rails? Stone, steel, oh, and iron sticks. I get it now. This is an iron sink. That's what these are, or a steel sink. 100%, that's what's going on here. Everything here uses steel. But that's fine. We'll get this working, we'll make a proper setup, but there's no way we have enough steel for this. No way. But so long as it's working, we can keep on moving on. I've been researching in the meantime all of like these damage upgrades and like bot speeds and stuff. So that's been cool, but we still need the purple science to get like this nuclear fuel reprocessing. Part of the reason why I want all the science is so we can get all of the tech related to nuclear before we start on nuclear, so we don't end up with like that oil array system that we had before. Like we had the low tech oil system that just wasted a ton of our oil, and then we built the high tech one, which we're now using. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the same scenario with nuclear, which is why, yeah, we're going through all the techs right now. Anyway though, since I'm just going to be automating the purple science and not worrying about like production rates, I'll just throw the system probably in somewhere, maybe over here, down here, and then we'll just get it produced so we can at least move forward. So yeah, and like with everything in this game, once you get like the basics down, it's nothing too crazy ever going on. So doodly-doo, all the stuff that we need for the science is built over here. We bring it on down this way and boop, purple science. Yay, purple science. And that goes up over this way and doodly-doodly-doodly-doodly-doo. We've done it. We have pretty much all the science in the game. And what else makes me happy is that soon, after I'm done researching this, we can get that last nuclear tech and get into nuclear. So I got some good news and bad news now. Good news is we have all the research done for nuclear. We got it all. We have the nuclear power plants. We have the heat exchangers, these steam turbines, heat pipes, and, oh yes, the centrifuges. All of which are hyper expensive, by the way. Oh my gosh. But they do look amazing. Who could have imagined a reactor would look something like this? It looks awesome, dude. Love it. And also, we have all the other things like the turbines. So we'd have these, I guess, nearby. And heat exchangers. So that's cool. The fuel for this, uranium fuel cells, which need 2 types of uranium, which you get through like centrifuges, i.e. these big guys, but then you only have like a chance to get them, which is what? There's multiple recipes too, and la-di-da-di-da, this whole system is like pretty dang insane. And also, out of all of this, I realized we're missing something. What do we need for nuclear? Not just the tech, but we need uranium. And we have literally no uranium at all. So cool, I don't think we're getting to nuclear today. However, if at the very least we can get everything prepared, I'd be pretty happy. So, to do that, I want to get this huge thing of uranium. We can get the uranium, a little bit more stone, and super importantly, the iron, because we are super low on steel right now. But of course, last time we tried to go and attack these nests, we kind of got bopped. So we need better tech, because the bugs are a little crazy right now, man. A little extremely crazy. So what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna use science, brother. We're gonna use science to make ourselves even more powerful and make the Power Armor Mark II the portable fusion reactor to turn ourselves into a weapons platform. And then we will just walk into the nest and take out everything. Well, it took half a year, but finally, we can now become a god and make the final power armor in the game. Oh boy. So currently, we're pretty much locked off by this grid, but now with this, well, I have no idea how much bigger the grid's gonna be. It's gonna be amazing. Let's see how much more powerful our armor gets when we have sleeves, apparently. Alrighty, cool. Wow, that's pretty big. Okay, so we had about this stuff in there before, and now, oh my, that's like double the size. Okay, yep. This is gonna be pretty cool. This is gonna be really cool. And then once we get the portable fusion reactor in there, boom. Power needs solved. Solar panels gone. Do we need 2 batteries? Probably not, but we're gonna keep them. And now we just have all of this space free. And guess what? We can put more stuff in there, like these personal laser defenses. Well, how big are they? Oh, they're only 4x4. Yes, quite. Should we get 6 of them? Dude, I want 6 of them. And we can be even speedier too. All right, well, let me kind of max out our armor as best I can here. And then we're gonna go on a little adventure. Okay, so we have literally gone off and become gods. Our power armor is fully maxed out. I don't know, like, fully efficiently, but it looks pretty dang good. We have 6 personal lasers. We have 5 movement speed bonus things. We have the Mark II shield, Mark II roboport, a bunch of batteries, and all the rest. So, suit-wise, we movin', we groovin'. And also, there's a few other surprises. Number 1, I got the Akimbo shotgun with armor-piercing rounds. So, blah, 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 blah. That's gonna be fun. And of course, we have our defender bots. So, boop, these guys will run around and do stuff for us. Oh, and we have cluster grenades as well. Ooh, we should test those out. Hey, bugs. Hey, buggos. It's me. Anybody wanna see a cluster grenade? You. Boop. Wow! So that took out the whole group and then some. Okay, and it looks like the party now begins. Those are rockets. I want to use this. Seems pretty good. Except we're getting a lot of help from the, oh wait, those are our lasers. We're the laser now. That's pretty cool. Let's put down defender bots. Oh, it makes 5 of them at once. Bruh. Bruh. And grenades? We're not even taking damage. Okay, so wherein our tank could hardly do anything, we walked up to a base ourselves and destroyed it. Oh wait, little attack here. Robots deal with it. Dude, the robots deal with it themselves pretty much. Dude, that's wild. Oh no, 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 don't let them through, don't let them through. Get them, boys. And our personal laser too, dude. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I don't think we can salvage these once we use them either, so they're just gonna die, sad. But that's okay. Let's go take a peek at another nest. Hey. Hey. it's me. Robots, do the work for me, please. Dude, am I just casually standing here and murdering everything? Yes. Okay, we have the solution. We're strong enough to destroy everything. Excellent. Here's the deal though. If we just go through like a couple bases, oh no, my friends. But if we just go through a couple bases, that's gonna increase the evolution factor of the bugs really, really quickly. Because the more bases and biters we take out, the stronger they become. And that just means that the biters are as weak as they'll ever be right now. So, if we build up enough weapons, we could take out the entirety of the southern hemisphere. Meaning we could secure the uranium, we can get some iron, look down here a little bit, some more iron patches that we desperately need, and a little bit more oil. So that pretty much, we'd gather up all the supplies we possibly can, take out everything you see, and set up a new laser defense grid to defend us, and power that with the nuclear stuff we just researched. So it's all coming together. All we need are more weapons. And I think we will start this battle next time. I got super Factorio today, so we kinda had to do a little bit more than I expected here. So that's gonna be all then. So I hope you guys enjoyed and thank you for watching, but have a fantastic rest of your day and bye-bye.